lower. You understand me? So this is a strategy. Let me give you some examples. Okay, I have 10 examples here. Okay, example one is notify on comment. Okay, you install this plugin. What will happen is whenever someone posts a comment, right, another person reply, then that person will receive a notification. So what happens if that person receives a notification? He will come back and read a reply on his posting. You understand? And probably you mix them reply more. So without this engine, maybe we have like conversation A, B. Now with this plugin, you have A, B, A, B, A, B. You understand? So we have actually more content. I give you another some other example. Okay, SEO plugins. Okay, SEO plugins is actually an engine that enables making the site search user friendly. You understand what I mean? So there are certain keywords that will make people look out, and somehow they bump into your site. And there's 10 techniques that can use here. I have actually no time to go through this. My earlier thinking is we have a notebook, then we do a workshop, then we can install. But that requires actually 2 days training. Okay, and newsletter subscription could be a good thing. You put that subscribe newsletter. So when people write in and put a name there, what happens is maybe every 1 month you summarize your content, then email to them. So when they receive your email, right, they say, oh, this is the latest thing, they'll come back to visit your site. So that will increase returning visitors. You understand? So if you look at Facebook, why Facebook is quite successful, because every time someone posts something, reply, you get an email, a notification, right? So now you have some notification on a reply. At the same time, why not create a simple newsletter and email to all the subscribers and informing them about your updates. If that's the case, then they will return to your site. So these are some of the examples. It's called the WordPress plugin analysis. If you are using Joomla, then there are some other plugins but if you are a Joomla user, I cannot tell you now because it's actually a very long session. Okay, then the third approach. Okay, the third approach is for you not to be too ambitious, right? To look at the big world, At the end, after 2 months, you feel frustrated, nobody comes to read your views or anything. The idea in this approach is actually build a real online community. Meaning that if I'm standing here, I'm going to start a blog. I don't care about the world. I only care that all of you today will read my blog. You understand? So you make sure that you have an actual reader. And the most important approach to this methodology is to get your commentators. Example 1, invite 5 friends to be a permanent commentator. Every time you post an article, say, hey, why not, help me and comment. So you email to them, then they'll comment. So automatic, every time you post an article, you get 5 comments because they're always there, because they are your friends. Okay, strategy 2, I scratch your back and scratch my back. You have a blog, right? I'll go and comment in your blog, but in return you comment on my blog. So you do this deal with 30 people. So at the end, you will spend your time writing blogs and comment in other people's site, and other people will come also comment in your site. Then you build this community. You understand? Because if you do not have this thing in mind, okay, a blog as a community, what will happen? You'll be talking to the wall. You write something on the wall in the toilet and nobody reads. Then you are a lonely person. You are in a world of your own. Nobody reads. You understand what I mean? So by doing this, at least okay, I have this small community. Okay, strategy 5 is more applicable in Malaysia, because when I was going for videos, right, I find out that people attending videos are those very interested in politics. So more likely than none that they will contribute as comments in my blogs. Okay, strategy 4 is what I did: organize informal gathering once in a while. So you have a blog and you have a community, know them and bring them out, make friends with them, because it's a real community. Strategy 5, identify interest group to comment on a specific topic. Okay, for example, this week, okay, you want to talk about judiciary topic, right? Then you have a strong view on something, right? Then identify who are the interest group. So there'll be some lobby groups, lawyers, whatever. Identify them, email to them and say, hey, look, I just post something on this. What is the view on this? They will come in and they will respond. And it's good also because the response you get, the comments will be higher quality, because you get the interest group or the expert group. Strategy 6 was actually used by Haris Ibrahim. So he started a petition, collect emails, and later build a mailing list. So every time he posts an article, important articles, he will just send to the email and everybody knows about it. Strategy 7, make your enemies part of your virtual community. Okay, this is what this is what I find out, you know. What I have another friend, he's actually the UMNO member, right? So he created a sparring. You know this person is popular, right? And make friends with him, right? Then he's created a sparring session. So what happened is the other side who's reading their blog also want to read your blog. So you drive some of his visitors to your site also, because you try to create a sparring session. You understand what I mean or not? For example, like okay, you have a blog, I want Singaporeans to know me. So I purposely make friends, then get certain view, I purposely create a controversy, right? Then people will also want to hear my view. Okay, strategy 8, build an SMS community, update frequently. Okay, this is very simple. Okay, once you build this community, get their handphone numbers, and every time there's anything important, just SMS. It's very cheap, SMS. And you don't have to SMS all the time because people get annoyed. So I think if the issue of you strongly feel that at that time your view is very different or very unique. Okay, strategy 9 is use your blog as a community bulletin. Like in Malaysia, there's a lot of these activist groups, right? So we use blogs to inform our events. So sometimes people want to know, hey, I have this meeting, where? They don't know. Then they go to your blog and say, oh, this is the place, right? Then they will they will at the same time aware of your site. Their goal is actually not to read your blog. Their goal is to know the place, where the Makam place. But because you are the only one posting the thing, and then it gets a bit of publicity. And finally, strategy 10 I mentioned to you, train your own community members. If you are alone bloggers, you want to have a group of bloggers associated with you, go out and train them. And most of the time you find out that actually it's pretty easy to be done. You know, just need 3 hours only. You know, the thing is, the moment you want to be a political blog site, you must know that it's a serious thing, or else don't join at all. If you want to be a political blogger, right, then you're internet warfare. So there are certain things you have to take seriously, you know, like recruiting people, meet up people. These are things it's part parcel of your life, you know. Because whatever you say and whatever you write for the next 10 years, the image, you know, your views will reflect on who the person you are. You understand what I mean or not? So that's all I have to say. So my first part is actually meant for those people who are very afraid. Wow. Then there's some other techniques of things you can do. Okay, basically that's all I'm going to say. Then my trust on my teaching is actually on these 3 strategies. Okay, first approach, how to draw people to the site. Second thing is how to increase stickiness using the WordPress plugin. And finally, how to build a strong community. So if you use these 3 approaches, I think there's a high chance that your blog is going to be successful. Okay, thank you.